Hello everyone, this is Understanding Hotel and Tourism Management class and my name is Muhammad. Today I am going to give a presentation on topic BGN Eye Clinic. Let me introduce the contents of today's presentation. First of all, as you can see here, we have introduction of the topic and definition. It includes information about the reasons and contextual information, map, the location of the clinic, and also body part, literature review, history and cultural background, some market research and segmentation. In the fourth part, I am going to give one comparison between South Korea and Uzbekistan, and some SWOT analysis like for peace and for COVID-19. We have some strategies. I'm going to explain about that later. And at the end, conclusion and future implications, I'm going to give you my own suggestions, and also references will be provided for more information if you want. Let me dive into the presentation then. So, what is medical tourism? Medical tourism refers to people traveling abroad in order to obtain medical treatment. In the past, this usually referred to those who travel from less developed countries to major medical centers in highly developed countries for treatment unavailable at home. For example, many people and tourists may travel for a variety of reasons for medical tourism. For example, decreased cost, recommendation from family or friends, and the opportunities to combine medical care with a vacation destination at the same time, and also the preference for care from providers who share travelers' culture. Now, for this medical tourism, I chose two publications, journals, and the first one is about a bilingual systematic review of South Korea medical tourism, a need to rethink policy and priorities to public health. It's basically aimed to systematically review and summarize existing literature describing South Korea's medical tourism policy and legislative history. The second journal is about the biochemical properties of the cornea and anterior segment parameters. And this is also about investigating the biochemical properties of the cornea and eye-related medical treatments. So, why people visit Korea for medical tourism or eye clinics especially? First of all, Korea has many skilled medical practitioners with a lot of clinical experience. On top of that, state-of-the-art IT-based medical infrastructure draws people's attention. Cutting-edge medical technology, reasonable prices, prompt and efficient diagnostics are also considered some of the reasons why people travel for South Korea. Now, if we move on, we can see here South Korean medical tourism data. As for foreigners visiting South Korea for medical care, in this graph we can see that in 2014, the popularity of medical tourism started at 26.6, rising up to 36 in the year 2016, before it experiences a little decrease in medical tourism at 32.1 due to the disputes about the THAAD defense system, which is the deployment had an impact on the attraction of foreign patients. However, in 2018, the number of foreigners visiting South Korea again revived, reaching the top at 40.0. Now, I'm going to introduce about the clinic itself. It's called BGN, and it's the largest group of ophthalmology clinics in South Korea, equipped with the most advanced technology currently used in laser and cataract surgery. A combination of their technology and highly skilled professionals employed by this clinic has allowed them to claim over 400 successful eyesight corrections so far. and in order to ensure that the patients get the best post-operative results, by constantly they develop new technologies and introducing new strategies and together with new equipment. Here is you can see the map. The location is in Jamshid, Lotte Tower. I think many of you very familiar with this building, which is one of the highest buildings in the world. You can see and easily find this if you want to go. It's not so far. Now, why did I choose BGNI Clinic? There are a number of reasons, and if I mention them, first of all, there is a service for international patients. For example, if you visit this BGNI Clinic, they will appoint one personal coordinator for you. 1 day free of the hotel stay will be provided if you come from far away until you find place to stay, and then also they have variety of language options, and also they provide free Wi-Fi for the convenience of their customers. Now, as I said before, BGN Eye Clinic, they have English and Russian services. Also, BGN Eye Clinic is really popular among foreign nationals, so it's important that foreign patients are well informed and have a full understanding of the procedures. Additionally, the clinic runs really special offers for foreign patients, and I'll talk about that later on. Now, if we move to the physical environment, here is the reception inside of the BGNI clinic. It's really comfortable, as you can see, warm place, and this is the VisuMax technology laser apparatus, which is FAD approved for smile procedure to eliminate or reduce nearsightedness and astigmatism especially. Now in this picture it's described inside of the eye clinic and the latest state-of-the-art technologies. You see it's very comfortable place and really light. Now the technology, this is one of the technologies they use. It's precise and fast VisuMax femtosecond laser, and it's used to perform smile and femtolasic flip cuts. If I talk about the surgeons, first person on the left side is a chairman, Park Si-Kwang. He's a Korean Ophthalmological Association eye specialist, and in the middle the Dr. Cheon Hyun Chol, chief doctor at BGN, and she's also an eye specialist. And the person on the right side, the Dr. Jeong Ji-won, he is a Korean Ophthalmology Association eye specialist also. These are just a few of the doctors. Actually there are many, I just chose 3 of them. As for the notable rewards of this BGNI clinic, and this clinic is the first place by GTBS in the Korean Brand Satisfaction Index. They also acquired excellence awards in customer satisfaction by the Korean Heart. It's a really famous website, as you know. And they have also implantable columnar lens surgery 10,000 award in 2017. As to the promotions, they have some kind of promotions. So recently in spring they around 100,000 Korean won of smile less. If you have smile LASIK operation surgery, then they will cut 100,000 Korean won. The second one is a family day promotion. It's mainly for premium surgeries. They will decrease 10% discount of the surgery. Now I've chosen one of the events. It's called Happy Teachers Day in BGNI Clinic. If you go there and register, and if you have a surgery on the same day which you registered, they will decrease 300,000 Korean won off for your surgery expenses. And at the end you will be also provided free eye drops as a gift because of this Happy Teachers Day event in BGNI Clinic. It's really amazing. Now I would like to talk about SWOT analysis. As you can see here, and I think all of you know What does SWOT analysis stand for? It means strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. As for the strengths of this BJNI clinic, they are always it is on in demand among the general public, and the gross margins generated are extremely high. And now we'll move to the weaknesses and the liabilities associated with malpractice or incidents that occur at the facility, and also the operating expenses are considered one of the weaknesses of this BJNI clinic. Now, if I talk about opportunities, they have marketing campaigns, and on top of that, establishing new locations outside of the initial target market. These are the opportunities of the BJNI clinic. And the last one, I'm not so sure that is this considered threat or not, but prolonged and severe economic recession has some kind of influence to this kind of eye clinics. Now, for the comparison, I chose Saif Optima. It's located in Uzbekistan, in Tashkent, and founded in 2004. This clinic offers a wide range of ophthalmological services at a qualitatively new level, in compliance with international standards and the use of the latest technologies and techniques. Also, the employees regularly undergo training in different countries such as India, Switzerland, and Russia. For the price comparison, I chose two types of surgeries. The first one is called LASIK eye surgery. In BJNI clinic, it costs you $1,830. However, in Uzbekistan, in Saif Optima clinic, it varies from $1,250 to $2,150. The second type of surgery is called intralasic, and it's a little bit expensive. In BJNI clinics in South Korea, it costs you $1,850 to $2,905. In comparison to this, in Uzbekistan, in Saif Optima, it costs you $1,700 to around $2,900. And the surgeons in BJNI clinic, I found out that there are over 14 doctors and over 40 assistants and nurses who help for the surgery to them. And in Saif Optima, there are 9 doctors, really experienced, and some of the nurses and assistants together with the surgeons. Now, if we look at the successful cases, we can see the really big difference, because at BJNI clinic they have conducted over 400 successful cases so far. However, in Saif Optima they only conducted over 2,000 successful cases. And actually this is all number because they just paid attention more to the quality rather than quantity, and they are newly opened clinic. That's why the number is a little bit smaller. Now if we move on, now I'd like to talk about COVID-19 and prevention actions at BJNI hospital and clinic. If we say, now at BJNI clinic they provide 2-step body temperature the scanning and real-time disinfection. First, temperature scanning will be done for safety at all exists. If you go, definitely you will go through these procedures, because nowadays, as you know, it's really dangerous. We should be careful. It is the prevention actions for all the areas. The premises are regularly sterilized and disinfected, and in this building wholly. Travel history, also patients of travel history are checked for the prevention of COVID-19. For example, if you go from the airport directly, you have to be checked for your history, and you have to stay in 14 days in South Korea according to the laws. Now, this is the conclusion and suggestion and future implications part. As for the mission of BJNI Clinic, their mission is to offer a full range of the most advanced eye care and laser vision correction procedures with an individual approach to every single patient. For the suggestions, I can say that sometimes making sure that make good use of the mid-level ophthalmic personnel, nurses and nursing assistants will be really helpful, and making more stuff available during busy times and staggered lunch breaks so that workflow is continuous. It's really necessary. So encouraging a culture of teamwork, I think it will be really helpful to improve patients' experience in the clinic as well. To my mind, as a conclusion, I can say that BGN is the best place for the care of your eyes. I would definitely recommend it. Finally, we come to the reference part. You can, if you want to find out more about this BGNI clinic, you can just go to these websites and find out about this by yourself. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for being with me today, and stay safe and healthy.